Good evening. I'm Natasha Karamichou, and as promised, in this podcast, we will dive into naturalization process and its requirements. The scope of Articles 8 to 10 of the 2020 law and its amendments includes Greeks who reside abroad and wish to acquire Greek nationality through naturalization. Consequently, the fundamental attribute of the naturalization process is their indisputable national origin as a formal condition, together with the establishment of their national consciousness as an essential condition, attributes which are simultaneously verified by the competent consular authorities during two separate stages. The application for naturalization of Greeks living abroad is submitted to the Greek consul of their place of residence, who forwards it to the Ministry of Interior with a report, which necessarily includes information documenting the applicant's status. The competent department, after examining all information included in the applicant's file, suggests to the Minister of the Interior whether or not to accept the request for naturalization. What are the prerequisites for the naturalization process? The applicant must be an adult. The applicant must also be a foreign national of proven Greek origin. He or she must reside within the territorial jurisdiction of the consular authority in which the application is filed. The applicant must not have been irrevocably convicted of an offence committed with malice during the last 10 years prior to the date of the naturalization application, must not have served a custodial sentence of at least 6 months or 1 year in some cases, and, irrespective of the date of conviction, for a number of crimes and offences. What documents do we need for the naturalization process? The naturalization declaration. It will be drawn up by an employee of the competent consular authority authorized by the consul in the presence of the applicant and two Greek citizens as witnesses, whose full names and identity card or Greek passport numbers must be stated in the naturalization declaration. The officials of the consular authority may also serve as witnesses for the purposes of the declaration. The naturalization declaration bears the round seal of the consulate with the date of issuance. Exact copy of the applicant's passport. The applicant's details on the passport must match with their birth certificate details. The applicant's birth certificate. If the birth certificate is issued by a foreign registrar and it is in English, it must bear legal certification, an apostille, the Hague seal, and be accompanied by an official translation. Most of the times, documents issued by foreign authorities that bear apostille are sufficient for the consulate to proceed. A recent criminal record certificate of the applicant must be issued by the competent authority, duly certified and officially translated. Supporting documents proving Greek origin. These include data concerning ancestors' registrations, information on their family history, consular registrations, acquisition of Greek nationality by their relatives, and passports, no matter how old they are, issued by consulates or other local authorities. Marriage certificates. In cases where the applicant is married abroad, an original certificate issued by the competent authority, duly certified with apostille and officially translated, must be submitted. With regard to wives who take the husband's surname after they marry, the marriage certificate must document this change as well. You will also need one ID standard color photo. What happens next? The naturalization declaration is submitted and a reference number is issued corresponding to the declaration. Then the authorities check the completeness of the supporting documents as well as their proper validation and translation. The consul conducts an interview with the applicant in order to ascertain their status and that the essential requirements for naturalization are met. In particular, a rough knowledge of the Greek language and of Greek history, geography, and political institutions are assessed. After the interview, the consul prepares a report. Then, the file is dispatched to the Ministry of Interior at the Department of Citizenship. In this department, a supplementary check is performed whether the naturalization requirements are met. In the case where the supporting documents submitted are incomplete or have not been submitted in due form, correspondence will take place with the respective consulate. Once a file check has been completed and all the required steps have been taken, a draft decision is drawn up, setting out the full reasons for accepting or rejecting the request. Then, the draft decision is signed and the final decision accepting or rejecting the naturalization request is issued. Greek nationality is acquired upon taking an oath, which must be done within 1 year of the date of publication of the naturalization decision in the Government Gazette. After receiving the relevant correspondence from the competent consular authority, the Naturalization Department will forward the supporting documents necessary for completing the municipal registration of the applicant and their children to the competent municipality. As we all understand, the naturalization process is not easy nor straightforward. Moreover, it is a lengthy process with many traps during its itinerary. What we must also keep in mind is that every legal case, whether it concerns nationality, citizenship law, or any other law, is different. Advanced consultation with an informed lawyer is essential and saves the parties concerned from hassle, delay, and unnecessary expenses.